This from NFL.com. Every team's wide receiver situation ahead of free agency and the draft. So the Browns, they say key free agents, Marquise Goodwin, Jakeem Grant, James Prochet. Browns finding a more productive version of Goodwin would open things up for more in the slot, take advantage of the attention on Cooper on the other side. Browns might not be in great cap situation, but putting out feelers on Gabe Davis, Marquise Brown fit the need. Andrew Berry could also see what sort of cost it would take to pry the likes of Courtland Sutton from the Denver Broncos. Let's welcome in Jackson McCurry from the Dog Lion Podcast. Jackson, the cap space thing, everybody seems to think that nationally. Locally, we've already heard Andrew Berry say they have a plan and they know what they're going to do to get where they need to be. Gabe Davis, Marquise Goodwin, Courtland Sutton, someone else. Who do you like the sounds of?
Gabe Davis has been the one that I've been really paying close attention to the last couple of weeks. Had a Bills guy on when Dorsey got hired, talked about the relationship that Ken Dorsey and Gabe Davis had. Seems like that would be a natural fit. It depends on how much Davis is going to get in free agency. If it's around the projected number of like 12.5 million, I think the Browns will go for that. But if it gets into a bidding war with other teams, I don't think the Browns will get into that type of situation. Marquise Brown really hasn't been the guy people thought he would be coming out of Oklahoma, but because we have Elijah Moore, so I feel like that kind of is about the same type of player. Maybe they scour the trade market. Courtland Sutton could be a name. There's been murmurs out there about A.J. Brown from Philly. I do think the Browns will add a wide receiver of some sorts this offseason, whether it's free agency or a trade, but Gabe Davis is my top target for sure.
Yeah, Davis, I'm intrigued by. Courtland Sutton's a guy. I'm looking more at a big body that has a knack for getting behind the defense. Mike Williams is another name we've kicked around. That's obviously somebody that Deshaun Watson played with at Clemson in college.
Yeah, there's the connection there, but the thing about Mike Williams is he's going to be 30 years old during the season. He's coming off an ACL injury. I know it's different than what ACL injuries were like 10, 15 years ago, but he's been a guy that's been hurt from time to time throughout his career. If the money's right, there would be no problem bringing in Mike Williams because he has a track record of production in Los Angeles. But, if the money is too rich, you got to pass on that. Coming off an ACL injury like that, he's entering 30. Guys tend to not get better as they get older. I would pass on Mike Williams personally if I was the Browns because I think there's better options out there right now.